Hello everyone and welcome to our YouTube channel, The Slipstream Show. In today's video, we are going to discuss the Australian Grand Prix qualifying. 2026 season is officially here and Australian Grand Prix qualifying produced some key moments and few question marks on 2026 car. So let's dive in. Here are your top 10. So George Russell was on pole, followed by Kimi Antonelli on front row with Isaac Hadjar on P3. Leclerc P4, Piastri P5, Norris P6, Hamilton P7, Lawson P8, Lindblad P9, and Bortolotto P10. That's your top 10. As we anticipated, there was no surprise that Russell of Mercedes took the pole. They were class of their own in testing, and yesterday also in FP2 they looked super quick. Their race pace looks good too. Unless there is a catastrophe, I don't see anyone beating Mercedes tomorrow. The gap to Hadjar was almost like 8/10 of a second. That's huge in F1. Kimi Antonelli had a rough start for the day. I mean, he had a crash in FP3. He just managed to get into Q2 as his car was still being built by the team. Thanks to the red flag caused by Max Verstappen, the team got enough time to get Kimi back on track. He did well to recover and lock the front row. Isaac Hadjar on his debut with Red Bull was in P3. That's a huge accomplishment for a Red Bull driver whose name is not Max Verstappen. Ferraris, who looked quick in practice, were nowhere close to pole. P4 and P7 is a disastrous start for them. Something was not working in that car. McLaren looked quick, but they never threatened to take pole. Maybe P3 was still possible, but not enough pace to challenge for the 4. One team which did impressive job was Racing Bull, both of them in Q3. Arvid in first qualifying did a fabulous job. He was quick and consistent, didn't make any mistakes. They had only one set of new softs for Q3 and maybe that compromised their Q3, but overall good results. Now big talking point from today's quali. Max Verstappen out in Q1 after a big crash into turn 1 in his first flying lap. He started the lap, hit the brakes at the braking point, and it seemed rear axles were locked, and after that he was just a passenger till he hit the barrier. Given the pace of Hadjar, Max would have been in the second row if not for that crash. He seemed in pain after the crash. He was shaking his hand. Maybe he did not move his hand from the steering wheel at the time of hitting the barrier. Hope he'll be fine for the race tomorrow. In other teams, Sainz never made it to the track and his car was not ready after he had some issues in FP3. Aston Martin, as expected, knocked out in Q1. Cadillac was happy with completing their laps in Q1. Long way ahead for them. Now, on to the race for tomorrow. Big question. How many cars will cross the finish line tomorrow? I fully expect some level of chaos for sure. My guess, there will be like at least 6 to 7 retirement. Will all cars leave the grid cleanly? That's a big question. Will there be a chaos? Can Ferrari make a flying start like they've shown in testing? The cars running out of battery after the long straight and almost downshift so early is not a good sight for F1 fans. The cars are supposed to go flat out. Max will start from P20. What can he do from there? Can Hadjar hold on to the podium position? So, based on what we have seen, here are my top 3 predictions for tomorrow. Russell will be P1, Kimi will be P2, and I think Leclerc will be on podium for Ferrari. Ferrari seems to have some race pace and might make a flying start tomorrow and might get on a podium with Leclerc. We'll come back tomorrow to do a detailed race review after the race. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. Thank you, everyone.